I'm going to play my game now. Press click here to start. And now I can't go through the maze, right? So everything is going good. But one thing I want to note is every time I'm programming for this game, the background music plays, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm going to turn it off, okay? And the way I'm going to turn it off is I go to my click here to start sprite, and I go to my play once again. This is the background music. I'm just going to unhook the forever for right now. Okay, so that way the game plays, but the background music doesn't play. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Now what I want to do is when the purple sprite gets to the end, I want there to be a fun little sound, and I want the background to switch to the next maze. Okay, so how does that happen? Well, we're over here on the end sprite, and the end sprite has this sound wand, and we're going to use that as our, you win this level, let's move on to the next level sound. Okay, so what can we do? Well, there's different ways we can program this, right? We can either have the purple sprite detect if he touches the end sprite, or we can have the end sprite detect if he touches the purple sprite. So the end sprite's code is pretty empty, and the purple is getting a little busy. So I'm going to program the end sprite to detect if he is touching the purple sprite. Okay. So what do I want to do here? When I receive start game, this means basically when I start level 0, right? I'm going to show. And then what you can do to check is you can go to control and grab a forever. Or maybe let's not use a forever. Let's use a wait until. Okay, wait until. So what this block is going to do is it's going to wait until this condition is met. And what's the condition going to be? It's going to be until I touch the purple sprite. So if I come here to the topmost touching mouse pointer block, put it in there, and I can get the arrow and say purple block. And so like I said, I was considering should I use a forever and an if, and then say, if touching purple, right? Or should I use a wait until? And so you could do either way, right? And there's a bit of art to programming where you can use your tools, your coding blocks, or your commands in different ways in order to solve problems how you want to solve them. So in this case, I'm not going to do forever if, which is something you're probably more comfortable with. I'm going to be doing wait until. Okay? And so this is going to wait until the end block touches the purple block after the first level starts. Okay, so once this happens, then it'll continue executing blocks that you put after the wait until. So what do you want to happen after the end block touches the purple block on level 0? Right? Well, what we want is we want to play that sound. So I'm going to come over to sound, and I'm going to get play until done, and the wand sound effect. Make sure you choose that. And what do I want to happen after the wand sound effect plays is I want the background to switch. Okay. So what can we do to switch the background? Well, if we go to looks, we can get the switch background. Can we get a switch background? Yeah, we have it right here, right? Switch background. So what level do we want to switch it to? Oh, no. We don't want to switch background. Actually, the maze is another sprite, right? So we want the maze to switch costumes. All right, to switch costume from level 0 to level 1. And when we're over here on the end sprite, there is no make maze sprite switch its costume, right? There's nothing here that says, make the maze sprite switch its costume. So what we're going to have to do is send out another broadcast. All right, so that broadcast is going to signal to the maze, okay, now it's time for you to switch your costume. So let's go to events, grab a broadcast, And let's change the name from start game to level 1. I always put an underscore here. So I'm going to say level 1. And now we want to say, okay, well, this is going to broadcast after the purple touches the end sprite. Now I want my maze to say, when I receive level 1 broadcast, I want to switch my costume to level 1. All right, so we've coded quite a bit, and let's go and see if it works. All right, and now I'm going to drag him over here to save some time. Sound effect plays, and the maze switches. Okay, so for the challenge exercise, what I want you to do is, after the maze switches, I want you to have the purple sprite appear here, and the end sprite appear here. And notice here that the purple sprite is too big for level 1. So I also want you to make the purple sprite decrease in size. Alright, so go ahead and work on those challenge exercises, and I'll see you on the next video.